to another Nimble video tutorial. If you've taken a look at my Trello board, you'll notice the progress that I've made on my XChat mobile application. The application will allow users to create their own public and private chat rooms. This application will be released for free and monetized via ad revenue. As of the release of this video, I have completed the Node.js backend, and I'm currently testing and building test cases. The next step will be incorporating the UI for the app. While browsing Figma, I found this really nice example of a chat application. But before I get into it, I want to highlight some of the basic principles of Nimble. The more you use Nimble, the more you begin to realize this tool is about data collection. It captures HTML, CSS, and part of the JavaScript as raw data, allowing you to store, reuse, and repurpose your work easily. Once the data is collected, the build service could output the application in basically any framework. And with that, I'm going to demonstrate how to reuse Nimble components and even projects to help speed up application development. This project is my mobile login application. The purpose of this is to register users and to allow them to log in and establish a generic session. Once the session is established, it will trigger your main application and the chat room will start. This XChat splash screen is designed to be changed with each subsequent application, with the understanding that the Made with Nimble would remain, allowing you to create a suite of business and mobile apps. The login process is pretty standard, so the app will include the ability to reset your password and also include a generic profile view. Now that this login project is finished, it's fundamentally ready to be attached to any mobile app that I create. For example, I'm currently researching a crypto trading bot that will analyze the RSI and MACD indicators and be able to buy and sell crypto automatically for profit. When the time comes, I can simply add this login project to the front and update the splash screen, select my color palette, and the app will be ready to release. I will provide details on building and using color palettes in a separate video. All of the core functions remain exactly the same within the login factory, each method corresponding to the dialog. Within the login factory, you'll notice each of the methods correspond to a dialog. The splash screen, user registration, message pop-up notification, your main login, and even forget password. All of the functional code remains the same. Once the login service confirms there is a valid user, the start session method is triggered, which will initialize the chat room app. Now that we've examined the login interface, I can show you the actual chat room prototype. I was able to create this based off of a Figma project that I noticed. For this project, the most important dialog in it is the Assets dialog. The Assets dialog will hold all of the components that will be used to design all of the mobile screens in Figma. When the app starts, the Assets page is actually hidden in the background and serves as a repository for where the UI extracts and display its components. Remember, Nimble has a unique data binding feature, so each component can be injected into a dialog as well as the data bound in flight before it is displayed. Using proper naming and binding to back-end services allow this to happen seamlessly. As this project moves forward, I will be able to dynamically call web services for adding and removing chat rooms, as well as manage users within each room and provide data that Nimble can react and bind using these assets. That's a lot to digest, but it's all achieved with using proper and accurate names. The free version of this app will allow users to create up to 3 chat rooms. Chat rooms can be password protected. Now in the current design, password protected rooms do not prevent people from entering, but it does encrypt the conversation. So walking into an encrypted room will appear as unreadable text. I'm considering adding private options to keep unwanted people from entering. Finally, to release this for free, I intend to spend some time on MobFox and make sure I can include ad integration and not spoil the UI design. You can keep up with this project by checking my Trello board, and I think overall the design and visual assets are coming together nicely. I've already created my Nimble Solutions certification file, but I won't be supporting Apple until after this is launched. I just wanted to give you a preview of my current development project. I'm excited at what the future holds for Nimble. The Nimble Solution. Thank you for watching.